It's time to show you guys one of the features of our scheduling module, Calculate Transportation. For this, we need a project of the part of the open pit that will be mined in a certain period. The axes of roads connecting the cubes of the block model in the open pit, with the dump, reloading points, the plant, and so on. The road should be directly on the surface of the project and follow its configuration. To perform the calculation, we need to select dumping points, in this case, dumps, reloading points, and the plant. In the stockpile menu, you can configure the parameters for filling the storage and loading mined rock from the storage. In the menu of the plant configuration, you can adjust additional settings to link quality parameters, productivity, etc. to various points, and so on. Next, configure the transport network parameters. Let's have a closer look at each of the fields. Consider transport network. You can opt to include the transport network in the calculation. Discreteness. You can calculate transportation not only in physical points, but also with certain discreteness. Slope. You can measure the length of the road section traveled by a vehicle up to a certain slope. Block model columns. You can add extra data columns from the block model to the final calculation result. Data source and custom road. Select the center lines of the roads to be used for the calculation. Next, configure the routes of mined rock between the selected objects. First, set the starting event, then the loading place where a vehicle will be loaded, and the point where it will be unloaded. Do the same for all data groups. After that, select which part of the mined rock will go to each dumping point. And finally, the result of the calculation. We now have detailed information on each of the mined rock blocks we used in scheduling. For transportation, this is distance and ton distance. You can group the data in the table in any way you like, to get the results you want or generate reports. To add another parameter to the grouped data, just specify in the table header how to calculate it. The parameter will be added to the grouped data. To group the data, drag the column names in the filter field to where you want them in the right order. If you want to change the grouping, do the opposite. Drag the name of the column in the resulting table back. If you prefer working with data in Excel, export the data and open the table in the preferred format. Alternatively, you can use the data of similar calculation results by generating a summary table and visualize the data as you want it. Plot graphs, analyze, forecast, and so on.